What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? We back for another video, and we just diving right in because I think these are very, very important. 7 harsh truths about life. All right, I got it right here on my phone. The first hard truth about life is that both faith and fear demands you to believe in something you cannot see, but you have to make the choice. So whether you're going to be scared to do something or you're going to actually overcome that fear and say, you know what, I'm going to go out here and do it. Either way, bro, whichever one you choose, guess what? You can't see it. You cannot see it. It demands you to believe in something that you cannot tangibly see. So if you can't see it, why not just go and have faith instead? Why not just go and have faith instead? Because both of them require you to have some sort of belief. It's a mindset. It's something you can't see. You cannot see faith and you cannot see fear, but it's something that we feel. What they don't teach us is that you get to decide which one that you want to pick. There's always a choice to be made. And when we live this life, it's like, oh, there's no choice. It is what it is. Sometimes it ain't just is what it is. Sometimes you got to actually make a choice for the life that you want. You decide if you want to live in fear or if you want to live in faith. And let me tell y'all, man, I'm deciding to live in faith. All right. So that's the first one. And we're going to go ahead and talk about the second one, right? The second one, right? The second thing that's hard about life, the harsh truth about life, is that some roads you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and God. I got a partner, right? I got a girl. I got friends. I got family. But most times, I'm not going to lie. When I'm thinking to myself about the things that I need in life, when I'm thinking to myself about who I want to be, I got to just have a connection with God. I got to just talk to God. I got to go outside for a walk. I got to figure out who I need to be, not just for myself, but for my loved ones, for my friends, right? And for my future goals and dreams, and for my future self that's waiting on me to succeed, to lock in. So some roads are going to be lonely. Sometimes you're going to enter a season of isolation, right? It's called going ghost. It's called monk mode, whatever you want to call it. It's truly just a season of isolation to get you prepared and get you ready for the next step in your life. So one more time, some roads you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and God. And I urge you guys to invite God into that walk, invite God into the life that you're living. Okay, because that can truly make things better. A lot of things we cannot do alone. When I say isolation, truly, I'm not just talking about isolating from everybody. You isolate so you can connect with God. That's part of how we connect with God, so you can hear his voice. Sometimes we hear everybody else's voice. The truth is, you need to hear God's voice to guide you into the direction that you need to go in life. So one more time, some roads you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and God. The third one that we're speaking about today is if you're still searching for that one person who will change your life, take a look in the mirror. Take a look in the mirror, right? I first want to say that I'm grateful that I'm even able to make content like this. I'm grateful that the content that I make has helped in change and inspired a lot of y'all lives. Y'all got to understand that every morning I wake up and I ask myself, how can I be better for y'all? How can I make the best content possible? How many more lives can we change today? Right? Like, I'm posting TikToks every day. I'm posting on Instagram every day. I'm posting on YouTube every day. I just want to reach more and more lives. I'm posting on X every day. I need to reach more and more purpose-driven people who I know are ready to take their life to the next level. However, the truth is, my content can only inspire you to change your life. You are the person. No matter how much videos I drop, no matter how inspirational you may think I am, at the end of the day, I need you to know that I'm proud of you, because you're going to be the one that needs to make that change to change your life. You're the one. It's you. And I believe in you, and I know you can do it. And I hope that my content inspires you to do it. But at the end of the day, you have to take the actionable steps to actually change your life. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be another creator. It's going to be you. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, I could open the doors for you, but at the same time, you have to walk through it. So don't give me too much credit, y'all. Give yourself the credit. Look in the mirror and understand how amazing you are. Understand how special you are, man. All right. I'll repeat it one more time, because I believe that's a powerful line. If you're still searching for that one person who will change your life, take a look in the mirror, right? And maybe I'll change your life a little bit, right? But at the end of the day, who's going to change your life significantly? Who is the one that has to take those actionable steps? It's going to be you. Like, I can lead you to the water, but at the end of the day, you got to take that sip. I hope y'all appreciated that analogy. I had to drink some water, man. I'm thirsty. Go drink your water. All right, drink your water. So let's go to the fourth one, right? We on 4, right? If you risk nothing, you risk everything. Nobody wants to talk about this. You know, I've had mentors in my life, man. They always tell me calculated risk. And it's important to understand that. But I also believe it's like, they never told me, hey, take a risk on yourself. Very few people ever told me that. It had to always be me to dig deep inside to realize, okay, let me stop playing it safe. Because if I always play it safe, I'll never be able to make it big. And we're not talking about making it big when it comes to money or status. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about reaching my goals and dreams. To me, that's the biggest thing that I could ever do in life. And if you guys are curious to what my goals and dreams are, it's literally what I'm doing right now. Impacting people, helping people, inspiring people, and holding myself accountable. If I'm telling y'all to go to the gym, making sure I'm going to the gym and I'm leading by example. So this is what I want to do in my life. And there's a lot of people who didn't think that this was possible, but I'm obviously doing it. And it's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of crazy to even say that this is my occupation. This is what I do. And I'm trying to tell you that there's a lot of people who didn't think I would be here. They did not understand the impact that I was making. They did not motivate me. They did not inspire me. I had to do that for myself, right? Slide 3, when we're talking about point 3, I had to be the one to look in the mirror and look at myself and say, I have to make these changes. So if you don't take a risk on yourself, you'll probably never meet the greatest version of yourself. It's going to have to take risk because everything in life is risky. Life is a risk. When you hop in that car, when you hop on that plane, when you hop on that bus, any form of transportation is a risk. Point blank, period. Right? When you're walking down the street, it's a risk. That's why we pray to God. You see what I'm saying? For safety, for him to cover us. But life is all about risk, man. And I'm not saying always be risky. Certain things you do need to play it safe. You do need to make sure that you're making the right decisions. But when it comes to your goals and dreams, take the risk. Take the risk, bro. Because at the end of the day, even if it don't work out, at the end of the day, bro, when you're on your deathbed, you have to make sure, brother, that you're comfortable with the life that you've lived. If you're not comfortable with the life that you've lived, you don't get no redo button, bro. You had your chance. You didn't take it. And that's on you. I had my chance. I took it. And that's on me. All right. So I think we on 5, right? Sometimes the person you want most is the person you are best without. Some of y'all got problems letting go. You holding on to people that you don't need to hold on to. You holding on to friend groups you don't need to hold on to. You holding on to relationships. You holding on to relationships that you don't need to hold on to. I know that's a touchy subject. I understand. You don't want to see these people go. You love these people. But at the end of the day, sometimes the person you want the most is the person you are best without. Right? Sometimes the person you want the most, the person you want to be around, the friend group you want to be around, is the ones that you finally need to let go so you can elevate. Y'all know elevation requires separation. We're going on to number 6. No amount of anxiety will change your future, and no amount of anxiety will change your past. Peace is found in acceptance. You got to accept what is. You got to accept where you at. You got to accept where you've been. I'm going to say it one more time. You got to accept what is. You got to accept your past. You got to accept where you at. You got to accept where you've been. You got to accept the past, the journey that you on, and understand that you can recreate, right? Like you can create new things. You can create a new moment, right? You can create a new moment. You can create more and beautiful things. You can recreate beautiful moments. It may never be exactly the same, but you can create beautiful things, man. You don't got to depend on the past. You don't got to always think about it happened. It's done. The good moments and the bad moments, it's gone. You got to accept that. No amount of thinking about it. I'm thinking about it is going to change it. It already happened. It's in the history books. It's okay. It's all right. Turn the page and make something new. Turn the page and create something new. See what I'm saying? Create something new. Write something new on that page. All right. Last but not least, if you don't challenge yourself, you will never know yourself. It's kind of similar to 4 when we're talking about taking a risk, right? Like if you don't take a risk on yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, then I don't believe that you'll ever meet the greatest version of yourself. I think that the greatest version of yourself requires risk taking. It requires you to be obsessed. It requires you to be the greatest version of yourself. So if you don't challenge yourself, you will never know yourself. You have to go through the grind. You have to go through the gutter. You got to go through the dark times. You got to go through the ups and downs. This is how you get to know yourself. This is how you get to know if you really, really locked in. This is how you get to know if you really that guy. This is how you get to know if you really that dude. This is how you get to know if you're really him. You have to challenge yourself. If you don't challenge yourself, you will never, I'm gonna say it one more time, bro. You will never know yourself. You will never be the best version of yourself. Right? I'm gonna share one more thing with y'all. 1 minute can change your whole day. 1 minute can change your whole day. If you're having a bad day, I want you to practice this right now. I want you to practice this. If you're having a bad day, if you're ever going through a difficult moment, I want you to stop. I want you to breathe. I want you to pause. I want you to just stop for 60 seconds, 1 minute. To stop, and you can either pray, talk to God in that 1 minute. You can look within as well and say, hey man, what's going on with me? Let me talk to myself and figure me out. You could take a deep breath and remember that this is just a small moment. A small moment in something much bigger than yourself. You still got tomorrow. You still got a whole book ahead of you. This is just one page in one chapter in one book. Right? So it's not the end of the world. And the reason why I'm saying that 1 minute can change your day around is because I need you to understand the importance of being present, of being in the present moment and owning the day. There's going to be ups and downs in life. When we're purpose driven, when we're believing in ourselves, trust me, there's going to be ups and downs. But when it's a down moment, that's when it's time for you to lock in and remember who you are. You got to remember who you are. You got to remember who you are. You got to understand, yes, 1 minute could change your day. Understand, 1 day could change your week. 1 day, today could be that day when you lock in. When you lock in and you just decide to be the best version of yourself today, you're going to feel fulfilled at the end of the day. You're going to feel great about yourself and you're going to want to do it again the next day. You got to understand that 1 month could change your whole year around. 1 month could change a year. So much can happen in 1 month. You have no idea. You got to understand that 1 year could change your whole life. 1 year could change your whole life. 1 year could change your whole life. Never underestimate the power of moments. You just gave me about 12 seconds of your life. And I hope and I pray that I said 12 seconds. That's crazy. You just gave me about 12 minutes to 13 minutes of your life. And I hope and I pray that these 13 minutes were definitely worth it. Because again, time is our most valuable asset. And what we pay attention to is our most valuable asset. And they could either push us forward and help us, or it could literally destroy us. So again, I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. I love y'all. I'm gonna get y'all out of here so you can be on your purpose, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.